It's the Double N Sport TV. I am your host with the most, Mr. Nigel. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I will be giving you betting tips, score predictions. But remember, guys, it's gambling. You must control it. Do not let it control you. And always, always gamble what you can afford. I am just giving you these tips in good faith. Let's look at tomorrow's games. Tomorrow is exciting. Brazil are coming out tomorrow. Just because it's Brazil. They play Costa Rica tomorrow. It's an obvious game. Brazil should win tomorrow. How will they win? Well, they should thrash a team tomorrow, Brazil. Their first performance was poor by their standards. It wasn't a great performance. Perhaps we are underestimating Switzerland. But it's Brazil. In the last 5 games, Brazil has not lost a game in the last 5 games. They've won 4 games and drew 1 game. So we are expecting a solid performance. They have conceded only 1 goal and scored 10 goals. So it's Brazil. Costa Rica, well, they've lost 4 games in the last 4 and won 1. So, their odds are stacked against Costa Rica. Brazil are 2-9 to win this game tomorrow. Costa Rica are 16-1 to win this game tomorrow. So they're pretty, it's odds are stacked against Costa Rica. So our score prediction is 4-0. Largely because, Costa Rica has conceded 8 goals and only managed to score 4 goals in the last 5. So it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky for them. Let us look at the next match between Nigeria and Iceland. For the Super Eagles versus Iceland. Well, the Super Eagles need a performance of their lives tomorrow if they are to progress to the next stage. They need to perform. Yeah, they need to perform. How are they going to perform? Well, they have to find it from somewhere. Iceland are solid. They are a team. Yeah, they are a team. Nigeria, you've got individuals, great individuals. That is the difference between the two teams so far. A team and great individuals. Yeah. So, the odds are similar. Nigeria are 9-5 to win this game. Iceland are 9-5 to win this game. So the odds are pretty much even. For a draw is 2-1. So, well, Nigeria in the last 5 games, they lost 4 games and drew 1. They lost 4 games and drew 1. Iceland lost 3 games and drew 2 games. Iceland conceded 12 goals in the last 5 and scored 6 goals in the last 5 games. Nigeria conceded 8 goals and managed just to score 2 goals in the last 5. So they haven't been that great. Nigeria, a team, must be said. Right? So the scoreline we're going to go for tomorrow for Nigeria versus Iceland is Iceland 1, Nigeria 0. Iceland 1, Nigeria 0. That is our prediction for that game tomorrow. You see, some of these things are not about feelings. They're about facts and numbers. Facts and numbers. And those numbers and facts do not favor Nigeria at the moment. But hey, it's football. Let's look at Switzerland versus Serbia. That is the next game as well. Another almost even game. It's difficult to separate the two teams as well. But maybe perhaps Serbia is a little bit, tiny way bit notch favorites. Odds are 13-8 for Serbia to win. For Switzerland, it's 2-1. For a draw, it's 2-1 as well. Serbia, well, they won their last 3 games. 3 games and lost 2. In the last 5 games, that's what I'm trying to say. Won 3 and lost 2. Switzerland, they won 3 and drew 2. They conceded 2 goals. Switzerland just 2 goals and managed to score 11 goals. You see what I'm saying? Perhaps we just underestimate Switzerland, because I do not think you associate Switzerland with being a football nation. Yeah. We associate Spain with being a football nation. We associate Germany with being a football nation. We associate France with being a football nation. But I do not think we associate Switzerland with being a football nation. Perhaps some of these things are changing now. Serbia, well, they conceded 4 goals in the last 5 and managed to score 9. Our score prediction for this game tomorrow between Switzerland and Serbia is 1-1. It's going to be a 1-1 draw. So those are our odds. There are some other interesting odds I'm just going to be giving you just now. That will give you a little bit extra money. For Nigeria to win 1-0, the odds are 7-1. For Nigeria to win 1-0, 7-1. Well, the interesting thing is for Iceland to win 1-0, the odds are also 7-1. So that is pretty interesting. For Costa Rica to win 1-0 v Brazil, it's 34-1 for Costa Rica to win 1-0. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? For Serbia to win 1-0 versus Switzerland, it's 7-1. And for Switzerland to win 1-0 versus Serbia, it's £7.50 to 1. Those are interesting odds. Well, for Brazil to win the whole tournament now, the odds are 9-2. So it's still pretty much the same as it's been. For Costa Rica to win the whole tournament, odds are 1,500 to 1 for Costa Rica to win the whole tournament. Nigeria are 750 to 1 to win the whole tournament. Iceland are 201 to 1 to win the whole tournament. Serbia 125 to 1 to win the tournament, and Switzerland are 100 to 1 to win the whole tournament. So these are pretty interesting, and I will also note that Croatia's odds are now 16 to 1 to win the whole tournament. I think there were 32 before they played today's game. They're now 16 to 1 to win the whole tournament. Who knew that about Croatia? Who knew that about Croatia? So those are the games for tomorrow. For your betting tips, this is the channel Double N Sport TV. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nigel. I'll catch you on the next one.